Welcome to the Next Level Podcast with Brian Daniels. Ooh, boom shakalaka.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Next Level Podcast. My name is Brian Daniels. I'm your host with the most, and I am joined once again by my two co-hosts, starting with my lovely wife, Raven.
Hey.
And my podcast tag team partner, Josh Thundershaver. What's up, Josh?
What's up, Brian? Ready to
How you
talk about
doing?
spooky shit?
I am ready because once again,
I should have said hello in my spooky voice.
no.
Oh, do it. Go ahead.
Brian's so slow.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
No, go ahead. Just do it. Okay, you're not gonna do it. Okay, fine. So this is our third episode for the month of October.
Yes.
October, I guess. I don't know.
October.
Anyway, it's horror month at the Domain Gaming Pop Culture Entertainment, which we're a part of. The show is a part of. We're all a part of that. And every single episode this month, we're going to be talking about something spooky, something horrific. I don't know. It's that time of year. It's my favorite time of year. I love October. It's the fall and it's Halloween season.
Yeah.
And so we've started it off by talking about why we like the month of October, and then we got into what were some things that scared us when we were kids, or when we terrorized us, or some childhood fears.
Quicksand. Deal.
That episode just dropped today, as of this recording, the 16th of October. And now we're going to have another fun discussion, and this is something that I know that all of us can talk about for hours on end, but we can't do that. We're going to talk about some of our most favorite horror media, whether it's movies, TV shows, books, or my favorite media to engage in is video games.
Yeah.
I know I typically start this discussion off, but Josh, I would like for you to have the honor on this one.
Kick it. All right.
So kick us off. So where do
absolutely.
Where do we want to do which one of these mediums do we want to mediums?
I think I'm going to surprise you because there is literally hours of content of me talking about my love of horror movies. So
wait, no way. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Where would people go to find this content, Josh?
We've got a YouTube, we've got a TikTok. Both of these things you can go to.
What's going on? What's going on right now? It's night 16. What's going on right now?
Today is night 16.
Yes.
For the all new, all different 31 for 31 this year.
Right.
Man, let me tell you,
I know
some nights are better than others.
Yeah. What's been really funny about I'm the editor for things, and Josh he does a really great job of editing his own stuff, and so I'll watch a lot of these, and it's been really funny because the last 2 years you did this, you were kind of like in your own comfort zone, right? You're like, I get to pick the movies, and it's like, I can watch what I want, the movies I've seen, and now I gave you this challenge.
Yeah.
And what's been really fun is like the first 5 seconds, I can already tell if you like the movie or not. Like you just look so miffed, dude. Sometimes I'm like, yep, this is bad. Like I'm not not even kidding. Like it's so funny that you just tell your reaction right off the bat. You're just so very I don't know. Your expressions are you're very expressive.
Yeah, these movies have definitely made me feel things. And by the time this episode comes out, this movie will have already been one of the 31 for 31 days. So I feel fine talking about it, but I literally start off the Peter Pan's Wicked Neverland or whatever the fuck that stupid bullshit movie was called with what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah.
I literally started off with what the fuck did I just watch? Listen.
Oh, good. Movie, so that video is getting demonetized because you said fucking like the first 3 seconds. Okay.
Immediately, yeah. So if you want to take that and put like a clown honker out,
I'm gonna honk it. Like,
yeah. See, I always send you the raw ones without the cuss words bleeped because but That way we can at least have the archive of my original unedited because I delete
Sure,
everything once I send it
for
to you.
sure. Oh yeah,
But
for
man,
sure.
that
Yeah.
that movie was fucking garbage.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
and
This
then
sounds like a lovely movie from the title.
yeah, well, it was
I mean,
so
what's
fucking
yeah,
bad that I had to break my emergency glass for the next night, and I finally watched Weapons, which was just as good as I thought it was. So
yeah, Weapons is great.
yeah,
What a
Okay.
great flick. What a great
that was
flick.
my emergency glass weapon, and it took me
That's
almost
good.
all the way through the month to have to use it, where I had to watch something so fucking bad. I'm like, no, tomorrow night I gotta watch something good.
Yeah. Speaking of recent horror, I would
Mhm.
say probably the two most memorable ones I've seen in recent
I was
memory.
actually going to ask what everybody's favorite horror movie was they've seen this year.
Oh, I would say Weapons.
I actually cannot answer that because that's a video for the first week of
I
November.
was wondering about that. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
First week of November.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm doing a
He's got
recap of
he's
the whole month.
doing a recap a little more. I would say so far mine has been Weapons. I thought Weapons was phenomenal. I thought it was really good.
Golly
You
gee
know
gosh, I
what's
really like that one.
what's tough about the genre
Mhm.
that we love so much is actually getting movies to like. You know what I mean? Like, because
Yes.
horror is so what's the word? Kind of washed out sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like when you've seen like what show me something. How can you show me something I've not seen when you feel like you've seen it all, right? Like
Well, I
you
was
know,
surprised.
and you're going through that gauntlet right now of you're watching all these movies you're watching you've never seen before.
Hmm.
So I know like, in this whole deal you're doing, that was my challenge to you was, all right, well, how about you watch
Let's do it.
31 movies you've never seen?
And
Um,
there's been
you
a
know,
lot of the times where I'm just kind of scrolling through an app and I'm like, seen it, seen it, seen it. No.
yeah. And that's why I was
Okay.
like, and that's why it was like, we were talking because guys, we planned this out like a month in advance. We had a
Oh,
discussion on this
I
month
started this. We started talking about this in
in
like
like
the end of
July.
July.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it was quite a bit in advance.
it was like you can't have anybody pick movies for you because you've seen like I don't know what you've seen, right? So
Yeah.
and really it's just this is your, you know, this time you got to kind of like be like, all right, I'm gonna curate my own what I haven't seen.
Oh yeah.
Um
Well,
so for
it's
me it's
funny
yeah,
because because I'm taking suggestions. So one of
yeah,
my best friends even he goes, you got to do the Descent. You got to do the Descent. And I'm like, I've seen the Descent. He's like, you got to do the Descent this year. And I'm like, I can't do the Descent.
already
I've seen the Descent.
seen it. Yes. Yeah, I would say for sure weapons.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other horror movies that we saw this year though that were new.
We saw Bring Her
Mm.
Back,
Oh yeah, that
See, I
was
haven't seen
the
that one.
Tell Me. What
but
was
that was A24.
A24, but it was by the same people who did Tell Me,
Talk to Me.
Talk to Me.
Talk to
Yeah.
me.
That
It
was
was
pretty
set in the
good.
same universe too, but it's not a
Yeah,
sequel.
Correct.
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, Long Legs did not come out this year, did it?
No, and that's the thing. So like
That was great.
what's funny is the most memorable movies for me, I was just looking them up because I thought they came out early this year. No, it was last year.
Yeah.
So The Heretic and Smile 2, those came out the end of last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's why, because I thought they came out
Yeah,
this year.
Smile
They
2
were
came
so
out in October of last year, and The Heretic
Mhm.
came out in November of last year.
yeah, they were so
And
at
I
the end
really
of the
liked
year.
that one too.
The Heretic,
Heretic. I called that one a breath of fresh air.
that was different. Like
It
Hugh
was.
Grant, Hugh Grant was just so creepy in that movie.
He did phenomenal, but
Mhm.
and then at the other hand, it's one of those ones where you're like calling the protagonist stupid the whole time. Like,
Oh my
are you
gosh,
fucking
yes.
stupid?
Yeah.
That one gave me the anxiety, which
Yeah.
is in a
Yeah.
good way. And
Yeah.
then like the whole last third of the movie is just absolutely nuts because it was so weird because normally when you're like, hey, this is a religious themed horror movie, it's like, okay, so there's gonna be like the devil
That
and
was
like,
really thought-provoking too.
yes, and it was so
Heretic came out
different
this year.
No, it didn't. It came out November of last year.
last
I
year, yeah.
just looked it up.
Really? Why is
Yeah.
it on? Why is it on Rotten Tomatoes?
Because
2025 movie.
because it came out in November of last year, and the way Rotten Tomatoes does their top 100 list
Oh, because it
is,
came out on Max in 2025.
well, no, either that or as new movies release, the ones
Hmm.
from the previous year get dropped off. So like right now we're still in October,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
have movies from November and December of last year still on that.
That's weird because it literally says 2025. Huh?
I'm telling you, babe.
No, I looked it up. You're right. It's 2024.
Yeah.
I had to look it
Yeah.
up too. I was like, wait, what?
That's weird, yeah.
I can't think of any other movies. I don't think I've seen anything else.
Bring It Back was just, it was good, but it was weird, but it was
Yeah.
sad. Like it was just sad. Like if you guys have ever seen The Barbarian, like yeah, that movie was fucked up, but it was sad.
Oh,
So
you know what?
Barbarian was the same guy who did Weapons.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Oh yeah, you didn't know
Yeah.
that?
No, I didn't know
I think I
that.
told you that.
Because I was thinking, and I knew that Bring Her Back was not by the same person, but it reminded me of that in the sense of like it was really fucked up because something really like traumatizing and sad happened to these people. So I don't know. I just thought those movies were sad. I think that's why they were so memorable to me.
So,
Well, the same guy also made the movie Miss March. And if you've never seen that one, there's a character named Horse Dick Impeg.
Oh.
Check it out.
what?
That's weird.
Yes.
So some people, I thought this was more of a thriller than it was a horror movie, but they're considering it a horror movie. The movie Drop, we saw Drop. Oh, it's like a horror movie to me. That was more of a like thriller.
That
Yeah,
was
you'd be
more of a
surprised
thriller.
what gets
So
categorized as
weird.
horror nowadays.
But okay, if that's considered a horror movie, I would say that would be my favorite one.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Though. Did you watch, have you seen Drop yet, Josh?
No.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
It's
I have an actual
good.
phobia of heights.
Oh God. Well, I do too. I still fucking saw
Dude, I
it.
turn into
but-
fucking jelly legs. I can't help it.
But
I will
Drop,
have the
drop is
the-
not referring to dropping out of the built like off of a height. Drop is referring to the what is it, the app or the, why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, it's got some tight stuff in it. I don't know
It
what.
does, but that's not what the
isn't
movie
that I thought that's the one where they were up on top of the cell tower. I'm thinking of something
Yeah.
else then.
They're not on top of a cell tower.
No, they're on.
Okay.
They're in a
Then I'm
restaurant
thinking of a different
high
movie.
up. They're in a restaurant that's high up, and
Yeah.
certain things happen that.
There are certain things happen, but that's not what the title of the movie is
Okay.
about.
No, it's about how she gets airdrop stuff on her phone.
Yes,
But
that's what the whole drop.
Yeah, no,
but-
I had
but
it.
there's
I had it mixed with a totally different
but-
movie. Is where the
but-
confusion
no,
is.
you're thinking of like The Climb or whatever that is. I know exactly what you're talking about. Where the two girls are stuck on top of the cell phone tower.
Yeah,
I forget what
I
that's
immediately
called,
saw that one. No,
but I want to see that though. But still, but Drop is really good. Drop
Yeah,
is pretty.
I would,
good.
if they're considering that horror, that would be my favorite. I would
What
say,
was that?
I would say like actual horror movie. I would say Weapons, but I hated the ending. I hated that ending.
listen,
I didn't feel like it fit in with that movie at all.
you wanted a happy ending.
No, I didn't want a happy ending. That's what was so weird about it, is like it was comical. The fucking kids running around there with their arms flailing and like screaming
Naruto
at
running
that woman.
around.
It was dumb. It was fucking dumb.
So can you guys
I
refresh
They
my
ripped
memory
that
on how
lady
that
to
ended again?
pieces. You're telling me that's not terrifying? You've never seen other like murderous children in movies?
Yeah,
Like,
that was pretty fucked up.
I don't know. I just thought the whole like that moment would have been more terrifying for me if the whole running and screaming hadn't been so comical. Like
Yeah.
it was dumb. I thought that was fucking dumb.
no. And a lot of people have said that, and that was an issue they had.
Yeah.
But
It just
I
felt
don't know.
so
I thought it
out
was
of
fine.
place. Felt
I was
so
just
out
so
of
caught up
place
in
for
what was going
everything
on.
else.
I was actually rooting for the kids to rip her apart at that point in time. I don't know if that means there's something wrong with me.
Oh, you talking about when
But-
when the witch got fucking torn apart by the kids?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, that was
By
great.
the way, spoilers, but
Hell yeah, that was great, by the way. But they're also doing a spinoff about that witch, by the way.
Yeah.
They're
So yeah,
doing they are
basically
doing
that
a
movie
spinoff.
is a secret witch movie, and it's the first witch movie other than The Witch that I've really fucking liked. Oh man, so I'm looking at the movies that came out this year, and
Mhm.
there were several that I haven't seen yet that I missed and just still want to see and everything. But man, none of them pissed me off more than Woman in the Yard.
Really.
oh, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one, and I haven't
Have
seen
not seen it.
Sinners. I haven't
I
seen
want to
Dude,
see Sinners.
Sinners is
Everybody
great.
says that's the best
Yeah,
horror movie that came out this year.
yeah.
Sinners is great. The problem with Woman in the Yard
That's listed
is
as
it's one of
number
those
one on
movies that
Rotten.
sniffs its own farts and tells you that there's something they smell something good. It is so fucking pretentious it hurts. Like the first maybe 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes of the movie, I forget where the actual like turning point was. I remember the moment, but not, where it was in the movie. But I
Mhm.
said, "Oh Jesus Christ." And then I literally just like said the twist and plot of the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where it's like, really? And then that's exactly what it ended up being. And I haven't rolled my eyes so hard since I was like 14 years old. Um,
If we're talking about
it
like,
was
have you seen Crap?
crap.
Please refresh.
That came out last year, and we're talking about
I've seen
recent
a lot of
horror.
crap.
So that's an
Trap.
M Night
T-R-A-P.
M Night Shyamalan Trap.
Crap. Yes, that was one
Josh
of the
Hart
31 for
Josh
31s last
Hartnett.
year.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Remember
Josh
what that was
Hartnett
about.
takes his daughter to a concert.
That
Like,
was fucking
that was so fun. We saw that was Jodie Foster's in that too. We saw that in
Yeah.
theater. Pretty sure it's
That was
her.
great.
Jodie Foster's not in that movie.
I thought, or somebody who is in that movie. Uh, I know it's Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
Who's the lady that goes after them in the movie? She's a
I'm looking
cop.
up other stuff. You can't be
I don't even
making me look
fucking
up other
remember.
stuff. Uh,
Let's see. It's I know nobody's helping me. It's fine. It's
no, I'm looking up other stuff too.
Kid
It's trying
Cudi
to
is
tell
in it.
me that Heart Eyes came out this year, and I don't fucking think it did.
No, it wasn't. Oh, Haley Mills. I knew it was some older lady that was an
Oh
actor.
yeah.
Yeah, Haley Mills was
Yep,
the
forgot about
cop.
that. I don't know how I could have forgotten about that. I freaking loved Haley Mills growing up.
Yeah,
Loved her. She was
that
in
was
the
a really good
original.
one.
She was in the original Parent Trap.
But as far as
Yeah.
like horror movies go, like yeah, I mean, there's you got your classic shit, like
Well, did you see the Wolfman remake?
No,
no, I didn't watch that yet.
we haven't seen that many
That's
movies.
good. I know you watched my this week at the movies on it, but that was just like a 60-second review, but that was good.
Mhm.
Because they're setting up the whole new Universal Monsters. They're calling it the Dark Universe. And they're
Wait,
doing things differently.
you did an at the theater review of it?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
It came out in like
You sure?
February. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
see now. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said I know you saw it this week. I'm sorry. I thought you meant you sent it to me this week. My bad. No, no. Okay, yeah,
I know you saw. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
that's
Yeah.
what I call it this week at the
I
theater.
was like,
Yeah,
wait a minute, I didn't see this. Yeah,
No,
go
no.
watch your review. Go watch his video of it. Yeah, that came out. No, I've
But
not
no,
seen
I
that.
really liked it.
That
They
was good, though.
changed up a lot of stuff,
That
and
was
for the better. It's not
we
a
haven't really-
curse; it's a disease.
yeah. We haven't really went and saw a whole lot of movies. I was debating on
Yeah,
whether
we
or not.
saw way less movies this year than we did last year.
Yeah.
One movie that I want to see that we haven't seen,
Monkey.
and it pops up because I'm rewatching. I'm rewatching The Vampire Diaries for the like I don't know how many a time, and it pops up every time I open up HBO Max. Oh God, now I just totally lost it. The Substance.
Oh yeah, the one with
Yes.
Demi Moore.
Yeah,
I
Mhm.
heard that was really good. That was like Oscar awarded. That was like Oscar nominated.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one that it's like they did the kill count on it, so I've kind of seen the movie. So I have it's like one of those things like
Yeah,
I
I wanna
haven't
see
seen
that.
it, but I really want to, but I've kind of seen it,
I would say the movie that's out right now. I really want to go see. It just came out. It's Black Phone 2.
Yes.
Black Phone
Yes.
2 just came out, and I think that we're probably going to go see that soon.
Ooh,
I
yep.
just bought my tickets before we were recording.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I want to go see that. But yeah, I mean, recent horror hasn't been really. I don't know. It's been just hit or miss. But that's the genre, right? Like,
Yeah.
horror is sometimes you get a really great movie, sometimes you just get a complete bad movie.
And some of
I don't
them
know,
have been
that's-
awful. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Well, it's like they did a quote unquote sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer, but of course it was the same title, and I guess what do they call those, like legacy sequels or something that come out like
Yeah, it's like some of the same cast.
Yeah.
Well,
I haven't seen that yet, but I really did enjoy that movie. I remember seeing that movie in the theater when it came out way back when in the 90s.
Mhm.
The book is better though.
so here's some sorry, go ahead. I don't know when you're going to talk. Go ahead.
Anyway, there's another one, Clown in a Cornfield. Josh, did you
Yep,
see
I was
that
gonna
one?
say
Not seen that.
Did you see that one, Josh?
that was like one of the earlier days on the 31 for 31. Yeah.
Okay, I
Um,
didn't see that. I missed it.
that one. Okay, so I did you watch the my intro video this year when I explained all the rules and everything? I don't know if you did since you'd heard us talk about it so many times.
I did
Um,
not.
so one of my things is I was like, I fucking hate clowns. I fucking
Okay.
hate ghost
Oh,
movies. I don't like
Okay.
possession movies and shit. So
Yeah.
I went out of my way to watch Clown in the Cornfield early,
Okay.
you
and I
liked it, didn't you?
fucking loved it.
Yeah, I
Nice.
remember you
I,
saying you
I
loved it.
see. That's the thing. I don't like
Yes,
clowns either. I'm not scared of them. I just don't like them. I don't care for them.
yeah,
Just like zombies. I'm not scared
it's
of
like
zombies. I know they don't exist. It's
yeah,
not my favorite genre. But
yeah.
I saw the trailer for this movie and I really want to see that movie.
No,
I
it's
wanted
good.
to see it at the drive-in, but we didn't get a chance to go
Oh,
because
that would have been so great to see it at the
no,
drive-in, just
right?
because the way that this movie feels too.
Yeah.
Um,
It
so
was
I guess it's
way
the
too
first
hot
out
for
of a
something.
series of books.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a series of
Um,
books.
so I'm sure there's more to come out, but it was fucking cool. Because I thought it was stupid all the way up until like I don't know if it's no, because you haven't seen it yet, but like something happens. There's an event that happens, and it's like this movie isn't what the fuck I thought it was at all.
Nice.
Okay, let me adjust in my seat and sit up and really enjoy this. And oh yeah, it was
Nice,
really good.
Nice.
nice.
Um, there were some other good ones. Final Destination Bloodlines was another big one that came out earlier this year that
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of
we haven't
people
seen
were
that yet
divided
either.
on.
We need to watch that one.
Yeah,
We haven't.
So I'm in the category of overall I liked it until someone I work with brought up a good point. The
uh-oh.
whole thing that makes the other Final Destination movie stomachable is that it's just
Uh-huh.
perfect strangers that are thrown into this situation together.
Right.
This movie is a family that you're
Yeah.
literally watching them die one by one, cousins, siblings, what have you.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest movie in the franchise by far.
Nice.
There
Yeah,
is
we'll
a
have to watch
dick
that.
joke in this movie. There is a
We'll have to
there is a
watch that.
dick piercing joke in this movie.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Don't spoil it, but we have not watched it
I
yet.
won't. It's just one of those things that it's like, this is the darkest movie by far. Nope, no, it's not. It's the funniest, hands down.
And then
I don't know.
we we had mentioned this too, I think on the last one, I can't remember, but
Yeah.
Good Boy, The Good Boy. I want to see that.
Yes,
Is it
we
Good
really
Boy
want
or
to see
The
that
Good Boy? I
too,
think
and
it's
that's
just
not
Good
playing
Boy.
anywhere near us. It's so stupid.
But I want to see that. The one about the dog.
Yeah. It's the first
So,
person perspective from the dog. It looks really good.
so I just kind of want to do list off a few that are coming up that
Oh yeah.
have kind of caught my eye. Shelby Oaks looks really good. Um, I don't know if you would watch that, Josh. I think that's a possession movie.
Yeah, probably not.
Woman's obsessive search for her missing sister leads her into a terrifying mystery at the hands of an unknown evil. That's coming out next week, and it's going to be coming out in theater. There's also I think I looked at Tenement 2, which looks pretty interesting. That is a Japanese horror movie, which I love. I love J horror.
Okay.
Um, so that looks pretty good. And then we got Night Patrol, which doesn't come out till January. Um, which that's Justin Long. CM Punk's actually in that one too. Uh, um, some more upcoming like horror movies that are kind of
Mhm.
that are kind of out there. There's the third Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Burn, that's coming out next year.
The
I
what
actually never
Evil Dead movie?
Evil Dead Burn.
The what
Yes.
number?
Is it the second one? Is that the second one to the remake?
That is the fifth movie, uh,
I'm not trying to
plus
get
the
all
TV
technical.
series.
It's the one after how many is that after like the new one that came out? Is that like the third new one or the second new
No,
one?
it's Evil Dead Rising than this, but this is the
That's
fifth
the one.
movie overall.
Right, it's the fifth movie overall. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They,
I know you're
if
gonna
you
yell.
if you
I
have
know,
if you
I
didn't see
know.
Evil Dead Rise, they all take place in the same universe.
Right,
They're
right.
all
Yeah.
canon to each other.
Well, I saw that. I saw the first. I guess the new Evil Dead, the when they brought it back, when they brought the franchise back. I
So
saw
yeah,
that one.
because that one was
Um,
marketed as a remake, and then the big fucking
yes, that's why I
twist
called it that.
is,
That's why I called it that.
yeah,
But it's
the
not a
big
remake.
fucking twist is,
Yeah,
nah, bitch, that's Ash's car sitting in the driveway still. This is the same place from the first movie. That's just
yeah,
a different book sitting on the desk,
yeah. And
which is crazy.
but I did not see Evil Dead Rise. I need to watch that
Oh,
still.
in Evil Dead Rise, you find out that there is a total of 3 books.
Well, thanks for telling me.
Well, it's not like a big plot point.
I
It's
don't
just
want to
how it all ties
know.
together.
I don't want to know. But no,
Yeah,
for real. But like, yeah, I need to watch Evil Dead. I need to watch Evil Dead Rise.
you
But
do.
I don't know when Burn comes out. But it's slated to come out next
Next
year.
year.
And then there's Scream 7, which we're waiting for a trailer for. They're supposed to be putting out
Yeah,
a trailer for that soon.
I am hardcore
Rumor
waiting on a trailer.
rumor has it that Matthew Lillard's coming back as Stu.
There's a
Um,
lot of people that have been
I don't
announced
know.
to come back that are dead too, so I don't know what the fuck they're
Yeah, I
doing.
don't know. I don't who fucking who fucking knows with
Who
that
fucking
franchise,
knows?
man. Um, it looks like they're doing
Oh,
a
that one was a good one too.
a
We saw.
mummy movie. They're doing another mummy movie. They're doing 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Like what?
Yeah, there's
Um,
going to be a trilogy of 28 years later.
yeah,
So the
that's the
Bone Temple
fourth
is part
movie.
2 of 3. Yeah.
Part two of three? No, Bone Temple will be the fourth one.
Yes. So
Yeah.
like you were just saying earlier, but the whole thing is the 20 there's going to be a trilogy of 28 years later.
Oh,
Um,
that's right, because there's like the first 28 years later. See, I
yeah.
see Josh, see Joshua. This is my problem with movies. God damn it. Like they gotta do like this like whole thing. So come on, can you just make it a little bit easier for my brain as I get old? But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the second of the 28 years later, which is technically like the third movie, but then it's a series within the third movie, which is so dumb. Just make
Yeah.
it like 28 centuries later or some shit. I don't know. Fucking, the list goes on and on. But yeah, I mean, as far as horror movies go, there's like another Silent Hill. They're doing Return to Silent Hill.
They're
Um,
they're
which
making another remake
okay.
of Silent Night Deadly Night that is
Are they
coming out this
really?
year. Yes, like
Wow.
the first remake was okay, but
Wow.
we don't need to remake Silent
Yeah.
Night Deadly Night just because one scene in it became a meme with the where he shoots the guy
Oh.
taking out the trash and goes garbage day, and
Um,
that became like a meme for a minute.
yeah.
No
Also,
reason.
we got Mike Flanagan's Exorcist movie, um,
Yeah.
which is supposed to come out March 13th. Um, rumor
I'm gonna look
has it
back.
that Linda Blair's coming back to reprise her character
Oh, interesting.
as Regan.
Okay.
I never saw the last Exorcist film. That's another movie. I need to like write these down. Just like go through and blast them out this month. Like just
It's weird. I've only seen the first one and the third one.
yeah. I've only seen the first one. I've not seen like all the other ones. But yeah.
Uh,
But that's
The
kind of a
Long Walk.
franchise. Yeah, I heard about this movie. I don't know if it's
That's
any good or
either
not.
just coming out or about to come out.
I think it's
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 another one
already
that's
out, I think.
it's already out. Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
I think it's already out. Yeah,
sure. I missed
and then
that
I
one. We got super busy this October.
yeah. Also really weird. Next year we're gonna get a new M. Night Shyamalan movie. I was doing some research about this. This is one thing I wanted to tell you guys about. You're gonna find this to be very, very weird and interesting.
Mhm.
This is Shyamalan's next movie, which he's known for doing like movies with a big twist or whatever in them. Is going to be a supernatural romantic thriller film
Okay.
called Remain, which is based on the book by Nicholas Sparks. Yes,
What is
that's
it
right.
called?
It's called Remain. And
Nicholas Sparks?
so it's based on an idea he conceived with Nicholas Sparks, who separately wrote the novel version of the same story.
Okay.
This movie is going to star Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'm sure it is.
So
What the hell is going on?
So the premise of this movie is New York architect Tate Donovan, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, heads to Cape Cod to design a summer home for his best friend, seeking a fresh start after being treated for acute depression.
Okay, now this is
Still
definitely
mourning,
sounding like a Nicholas Sparks book.
still mourning his sister's death, he meets Ren, a young woman who disrupts his carefully ordered world. Okay, so that's what that's about, and those are two names I never thought I would say in the same breath. Doing my
Yep.
movie, or
But
you
they
know,
are
like, that's
collab.
that is set to release on October 23rd of 2026. That has like a hard date for it in the year already. That's kind of crazy.
Oh wow.
Um, outside of that, we need to move on. So,
Yes, we do.
we
Well,
can
I
talk
thought of a good
about
transition point. Do you know what's
yes.
coming up at the end of this month?
No, I don't.
Halloween.
The
Oh.
Welcome to Derry TV series.
Yes.
Yeah, so here's the thing about that. I only saw it part one.
What?
I did not watch it part two
Why not?
of the new it. I have not seen it. So what I kind of need to do is I need to like rewatch because I know the gist of the story, right? Like
Yeah.
if you had ever seen like the Tim Curry one, it's it's a very somewhat similar but not.
Yeah.
Part
Kiss
one
me,
is when
a
they're
fat
kids.
boy.
Yeah, part one is when they're kids. Part two is when they're adults. It's
Yeah.
like many years later, and it's the same thing. So I did not watch part two. I went to the theater and saw part one. And I was very pleasantly pleased with that movie. So I really need to catch part two. I think it's on HBO. I think it's probably all on
Yeah.
HBO Max because Welcome to Derry.
I
is
mean,
gonna
yeah, because that's where the show's going to be on. So
Um,
you
tell us
gotta-
about that show. Tell us about that show. I have not heard nor seen anything about this show. So
it is going to be a prequel to the events of the book and the movie and everything.
okay.
So this is
That's
a
cool.
completely new story.
Oh.
Homeboy is reprising his role as Pennywise from the movie.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
something that's really fucking cool that I love about the Stephen King universe is it is more connected than the Marvel universe. Just if you don't pay attention, you don't
Yeah.
know it.
Raven was saying how
So-
she saw like the Shawshank Redemption bus was in the trailer. I've not
Yep.
seen this trailer
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. I've only
So-
seen part of it, but yeah, I saw that.
I love Stephen King, so
Well, so something they talk about is that and of course now I can't remember the character's name. I feel so stupid. I came into this unarmed. But he's
Yeah.
like oh man, Mike. He's like, "Oh man, my parents were saved in a fire by this guy that helped show him the way out, yada yada." Yada. That is Dick Halloran from The Shining.
really?
Yes, as a younger person.
Oh, that's kinda
literally
cool.
using The Shining to help them get out of this burning building. So that's tied together. That is apparently going to be an episode. That whole event, with young Dick Halloran and
who was
Mike's
who was
parents
Dick
and-
Halloran? Who was Dick Halloran in The Shining? Was he the main character? No, that was Jack Torrance. Who was
That
Dick
was Jack
Halloran in
Torrance.
The Shining?
He's the other caretaker that's there. That it's like, Danny, it's The Shining.
Oh, he's the
and
old
you-
guy, right? The older guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the
I know,
Simpsons
okay.
parody, he's Willie.
Yes. Yeah,
Which
I know
we'll
who you're
get to
talking about.
too.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna do backstory on him. Okay. Now I might really need to watch this.
Yeah.
Well, do I need to watch? Should I go ahead and watch like 1 and 2 before I watch this, or will I need to watch those to watch this?
So
do you
here's
think?
the thing: it's a
What's your
prequel.
expert opinion?
It's a prequel. So
So
I don't
probably
see
don't need
why
to.
you couldn't just start with it. But Brian, why in God's name would you not?
Okay, so I'm kind of surprised because you don't like clowns. So I'm like kind of surprised. that
Okay, so
you
hold
were-
on. I will answer this. Have you seen
Not you.
it?
I was talking to Josh.
But have you seen it?
No.
So it is not just about a clown. It's
Yeah, that's
way more.
literally just one of the forms he chooses to take.
So I will.
Oh.
So I will say this.
Okay, say no
That's
more.
why it's called It.
Okay, say no
Mhm.
more.
Because-
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Because for
I
me,
didn't
see, I have a
know.
hard time
I
calling
thought-
it Pennywise, but that's the form that he is in the
that's
majority
the
of
form
it.
he is in majority. But for me, it's
He doesn't have a name.
I don't like clown movies either. I don't
Mhm.
like clowns. So I'm like with you on that regard. So I think the only clown movie I've enjoyed is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Outer
Mhm.
Space, yeah.
Well,
Well, it's
but
like
outside of that,
if you
Yeah, we liked Bozo
Oh, yeah.
when we were kids.
I was a kid, but like you get
Bozo's a
older.
G though. He's one of the good clowns.
When you get older, clowns just get more creepy. Like, and it's not in a good
Well,
way. Not in a good
You know,
way.
it's one of the things we have in common with the problem child kid. But
I
it's
mean,
like
John Wayne Gacy dressed up as a clown.
Yeah.
as a
so
clown, that was fucked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
creepy.
But that's why I did not watch it. And I actually I don't think I've ever seen the Tim Curry version. I know you're gonna be like, oh
Okay,
my God.
don't. Tim Curry is actually terrifying as it. He's not trying to be, he just is.
Well, that
It's
makes
one
me
of those
want to
things
watch
where
it
it's
even
like,
more.
No
me
disrespect
wanna
to Bill
watch it even more.
Skarsgård, Like
Yeah.
they did something
Well,
that made Pennywise terrifying in this movie in a different way. Um,
the faces that
Tim
Bill
Curry is
Skarsgård
terrifying
makes.
in the way that like that's the face that haunts your sleep at night.
Well, I mean, it's Tim Curry. I mean, like,
It's
I
it's
feel
it's
like he is every role that he's ever taken on. Like
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
when
like
you
that
see the
is
things he does in that movie, it's
no, but I mean, but that's what I'm saying though. That's I think
yeah.
what makes it so scary is because he's so believable. I mean, everybody else is, I mean, like, okay, it's acting their characters, they're playing a part, but he is just, I feel like he is
I think Raven and I are going to watch
whatever
it chapter
character
one.
he is. Like that
Yeah.
is at that
No, you
moment.
Yeah,
need to. You need to watch both of them.
Raven and I are going
For
to watch
sure.
those movies together. Chapter
Yeah,
one and
you got
two.
to.
You're
Just
you're making the scrunched up
I
face.
am making a
no,
scrunched up.
Raven. There are a couple points in time where I'm going to tell you that because it's a clown, and with your fear of clowns, you're going to be absolutely piss your pants terrified.
Oh, I'm
But
not
there is
scared of
He
clowns
so
is
at
much
not
more
all.
to
scared of
this
clowns.
movie too.
He
I'm
is
not
not
You
scared.
know,
scared
there,
of
there
clowns
there
at
is a whole
all.
lot
I
more to
just
this
don't.
movie.
Yeah,
The
I'm
the
not
the
scared of
deeper
clowns at all.
story
I just don't.
overline is crazy. Because the whole thing that this creature operates is kind of like the Jeepers Creepers thing, where it's like, okay, I'm only active for this period of time, this so many years, but the whole time I'm doing, I'm eating. What am I eating? Humans.
And this whole
I'm,
town of
I'm
Derry is like in it. Like it's like this
yeah.
with the kids and like getting kidnapped and having yeah, it's fucked
Well,
up.
I scrunched up my face because we haven't watched anything horror this season at all. We haven't watched a movie, we haven't watched TV show, we haven't done anything. And I'm just like, I don't want to, I mean, like that would not be my pick.
I'm not gonna start with that. I didn't say start with that.
You know
Okay.
what? You know what you guys need to watch? Pumpkinhead.
Oh, that's good. I haven't seen that in forever.
That is
Oh,
it's not on my 31 for 31 list this year because
oh,
it's a movie I've seen hundreds of times, but gosh damn it, I'm recommending it. It's a very great fall movie. You guys watch Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
And then I won't speak of another movie again for this
so
episode.
I haven't seen that, but as we were scrolling through like the list of movies and stuff earlier, I saw that R.L. Stein is coming out with Pumpkinhead, his version of Pumpkinhead.
Oh God.
So I don't know if this is going to be a TV show. I don't know if it's a
Fucking what?
reboot. I don't know what
R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein. You don't know who that is?
Yeah, we know who that is. Yeah, we do. That's our childhood. That's fucking Goosebumps, man.
Goosebumps.
He's doing
And that's what
Fear
we can
Street.
talk about
See,
next is the Goosebumps series.
so see, here's the thing. Like you guys, because you're younger than me, you guys grew up
Mhm.
with Goosebumps.
I have Fear Street.
I had Fear Street
Fear
and I had Christopher Pike books. So
Now,
Don't
did
think
you
you
see the Fear
that much younger
Street
than you.
no, I
little
haven't.
on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they
No.
have several Fear Street.
No, I know.
Um,
They also did Mike Flanagan did the Midnight what was it called?
Midnight Mass.
No. Um book club. It was some kind of like book club. Can't think of the name
are
right
you
now.
talking about the Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No.
No.
The
But yeah,
Midnight
he did
Society.
the Midnight Society.
Yes.
Yeah,
From Are You
he
Afraid
did
of the Dark?
he did Midnight Club.
Yeah, that's what I said. Midnight Club.
Yeah, he did the Midnight Club.
The
Yeah,
racing
he did the
game.
Midnight Club. But that's not Fear Street.
No.
That's some I was gonna say like that's something completely different. But yeah. But yeah, Midnight Club is that's an original series that Mike Flanagan created. But nah,
Okay.
It's based on
I'll
a
have to check
book.
that out.
I read it when I
oh,
was
is
a
it based on
kid.
a book? Oh,
Yes. That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to say.
man.
okay. Yeah, with books, I mean, like for me, books.
Oh, so Midnight Club was Christopher Pike, not R.L. Stein.
There
Sorry,
you go.
but it was a book that I read when I was
Okay.
a kid. Okay.
I don't really read a whole lot of anything currently, but well, actually, that's not true. So I do. I can. Let me sit up in my chair and talk about how I read now. Uh, so there's a series. It's called the Sworn Soldier series. I gotta pull this up, but
Kingfisher.
it's T. Kingfisher.
Mhm.
That is her pseudonym. And I read. Fuck, was it like last year or several months ago? That's weird, dude. I might have to watch that.
October 17th.
So there's a series
Oh,
called
shit.
the Sworn Soldier series,
Yeah.
and of course now my phone's not working. Okay, and it is a right. It's currently a trilogy. I don't know if there's going to be a fourth book or not. Um, the first book is called What Moves the Dead. Now, for those who don't know about my reading capabilities, I'm a good reader. I just don't like to read long books.
Yeah.
I like little nuggets. You know what I mean? Like just little ones that are like maybe
Mhm.
I would say 300 pages or less. It's kind of my capacity of reading.
I would say
And
200 or less, but yes.
and so we like to go to like Target and Books a Million stuff and kind of get an
Yeah,
idea of what
price
books we
books.
like to
Yeah.
want to find and read. So the Sworn Soldier series are little they're kind of like little horror novels that are you don't need to really read the one before it, but it
Okay.
does have the same maybe an anthology. Well, no, an anthology is different characters for each thing. It's the same
Yeah.
characters but different stories, but there's not really like an
Not really in
overarching
an order.
story. There's no big story arc, at least as far as I
Yeah.
know, because I'm in book 2 right now, so I don't know that yet. I can't say that for sure.
Okay.
Anyway,
No, that's
book
fine.
1 is called What Moves the Dead. The main character is Alex. I forget Alex's last name, but they're what's called a sworn soldier, and the first book is a retelling of Edgar Allan Poe's Fall of the House of Usher. Um,
Okay.
excellent book. Right now I'm reading What Feast at Night, which is the second book. And there is a third book that actually just came out, which I'm super excited to get to once I finish this one. And it's called What Stalks the Deep. That is book 3 of the Sworn Soldier series.
Okay.
So, as of right now, I mean those would be the current horror that I've read. Now, of course, I don't really read a whole lot of books. Um, I mean, outside of that, Edgar Allan Poe is always good. Reading his works, like The Raven or The Telltale Heart, which that's probably
Mhm.
my personal favorite one. That one. Um, you've got, when I was a kid, I read a lot of R.L. Stein, like Goosebumps. I actually have an R.L. Stein book that I bought. I still haven't even read all the way. That he autographed. It's autographed by him.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
it
yeah.
was the newest one. I
Yeah, we
forget
got
what it's
that at
called.
a butcher
The Butcher bookstore.
butcher shop books or
Butcher
something
Shop
like
Books.
that.
It's
Yeah.
really cool looking, like
Nice. Very cool.
Whole horror
80s. It
bookstore.
looks like a cabin. It looks like somebody put a bookstore inside of a cabin.
Yeah.
It's really, really
Oh,
cool
like a
job.
little facade on the inside. I like that.
You would love that,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would say for that one,
Butcher cabin books. That's
yeah.
what it is, not butcher shop.
Oh, the main character's name is Alex Easton, by the way. But that's those. The first book was really, really good, and I'm actually really sad. I just finished chapter 1 of this new one, and I didn't want to put it down. That's when if I don't want to put a book down, that's when you know you've got me hooked.
Right.
So I'm already even just sitting here thinking right now where chapter 1 left off. I'm like, I can't wait to open up see what Alex gets into after that. But
Yeah.
Josh, what are some books? Maybe I don't know how much you like to read, but what are some books that kind of stick with you that you've enjoyed reading, kind of horror themed or spooky?
So I've been it's crazy. I've been getting into this the whole audiobooks. So on
Oh yeah,
Wednesdays at work,
yeah.
I work 12-hour days. So on Wednesdays is inventory day. And several of the inventory days a week, it takes me the entire day. The building that we keep all of our stock in,
Yeah.
which I'm in charge of, um, is a giant Faraday cage. Like it just it's a big steel building. So there's no cell phone signal unless you're like standing right up against the wall or something. So instead of fighting with YouTube and stuff, I just started doing audiobooks.
So you could
I'll
probably
download it.
technically get through an entire book in a day almost.
Some of them, yeah.
Depending.
Probably, yeah.
So I've actually read some pretty great ones. Right now, I'm going through. They just redid American Psycho. Just kind of like did a new updated reading on
Okay.
Audible. Um, that's one that I read for the first time in college because it was the first time that I had access to a library that like A would order me whatever book I wanted because I was technically an adult at that point in time, and B, if there was something I was looking for, they could be like, "Oh yeah, we could just order it from a different college and they'll ship it to us and you can use it, and when you give it back, we'll ship it back to them," type of stuff. And I took advantage. I read a lot of books that just I had no access to as a teenager, and one of the first ones was American Psycho. So it's good to go back and listen
Nice.
to it again,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
which is
Fuck
pretty
yeah.
great. So it's a good one. It's a lot different from the movie. Um, I try to separate them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff It's a lot of sign of the times too, but it's a lot of stuff that gets lost in the translation between
Sure.
but yeah, the book's really good. Another one, so Chuck Palahniuk, he was the author of Fight Club. He
Yes.
Yeah.
has a book called Damned, and it's about this 14-year-old girl, and she just, oh shit, I'm dead. I'm in hell. Okay, where do I start? What do I do? Okay, let me get my bearings. Let me, figure out my surroundings. And it just goes from there.
Just I'm looking these
And
up on Goodreads right now. Where you telling me?
yes, and
Damn.
Damned is an absolute
Oh,
fucking crazy ride.
is this a
Um,
series? Because it says number
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Oh,
there's more than one to it. That's the only one I've read was the first one. Um, so it's definitely something that I'm gonna keep checking out. I know the second book is a sequel, but from like another character's perspective, which is
mm,
pretty cool because at the end of it, she's like, "Hey, wait a minute.
that
I
might
can
want to
pretty much
read.
do what I want with no repercussions because this is hell. Let me go find Hitler."
Oh shit.
Yeah, she
Okay.
just goes and like rips Hitler's mustache off and I think just beats him up. It's crazy. Um, so that's pretty cool. Uh,
Yeah.
and then of course there's a lot of because a lot of stuff that I've been reading isn't horror, but you get a lot of short stories and compilations too. And I read this one. It's called 101 Creepypastas, and I was like,
Oh,
okay,
I've
this
heard of this one. Yes. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. There were a couple times where I was like, did I just hear something? Knowing that I'm
That's
the only person
funny.
in the building.
Yeah.
Um, so it's pretty good. It's there's this really crazy feeling that you can get from reading a book that will really just like
Hmm.
um just creep the shit out of you that I like, but it's so much more fun when somebody else is reading. Um, but on car rides, because Rachel and I we've been taking more opportunities to get out and go do things. Sundays are shared day off.
Yeah.
We try to go do things together. And when we're traveling and on the road, we've been listening through the Dexter book series, which has been
Yeah.
fun because it's
Which one?
completely different from the
Which
show.
one? Which one?
Dexter.
Oh, Dexter. I thought you said extra, and I was like, what?
Oh.
Oh no,
Dexter.
Dexter.
Okay.
Which is completely different from the show. So like the first book and the first season are parallel up until the end, and then
Yeah.
a character that dies in the show. I guess the book came first. Basically, they switched who lived and who died at the end of the book in the season one.
Oh,
And
interesting. Okay.
the yeah, and that's one of the crazy ripple effects repercussions, which is cool. So the books are really fun to read too and get into because it's a totally different story with the same character.
Well, and that's
Um,
kind of like how it is with the Vampire Diaries. A lot of people don't realize the Vampire Diaries was a series of books that started in like 1991 or
I
something like
didn't,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And so there are a lot of the same characters, but they have changed some things and took liberties with things.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's, yeah, it's great.
Well, so Dexter's son Harrison is a big main character in the show, especially later on, because the whole point of New Blood was him finding his dad after, he faked his death at the end of the first series. And then
Hmm.
Resurrection was Dexter finding him to make up for it. So
Hmm.
in the books, we get to the end of the third book and Dexter's wife is like, I'm pregnant. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. This is where we're going. And Rachel even looked at me and goes, oh, Harrison. And then I
Oh,
load up the next one and he's like, my daughter Lillian is born, and we're like, who the fuck is Lillian? So I
that's
go and
great.
Google it, and that is another difference between the show and the book is
Wow.
the entire child that Dexter has halfway through the run.
Yeah, it's like in the Vampire Diaries, one of the main characters, like Elena, she is
Hmm.
in the book. She has a little sister who's like 6 years old or 4 years old or something like that. And in the TV show, she doesn't exist at all. It's a brother who's only like 2 years, like almost like a year and a half younger than her. And
Seems like
so
a
they're
silly
both in high
change.
school together, and and then
Oh, oh, I
yeah.
thought you were saying the other kid was only 2 years old, not 2 years. Oh,
No,
that's
2 years
stupid.
older. Yeah, yeah. So her little sister doesn't exist at all in the TV shows, and it's a brother who is only like a year and
Yeah.
a half or 2 years younger than her. And
Nah, that
then
would piss me off if I were a fan of the books too.
like the witch that's in the book like comes from a Celtic background, whereas in the TV show it's by way of Salem. So I mean,
Yeah.
but they did it really good. I wasn't sure what to think because that was my favorite like vampire series to read when I was in high school,
Oh
and
yeah.
I didn't read any other vampire books for like the
What was it
longest
again?
time. The
What
Vampire
series?
Diaries,
Oh yeah, okay.
and then it took me until like the third episode to get into the TV show, but by the third episode, I got chills all over, and I'm like, okay, this is it. They're doing a good job. But yeah,
Okay.
it's
There's some stupid
crazy how
changes, but it's likable.
yeah, it's crazy how books and TV shows and stuff change like that. But I love it.
You don't even
There's
get me started on fucking Riverdale. Uh,
Yeah, I tried getting into that show and I just immediately couldn't get into it. Like
dude, the
I
first
got like I think I got three deep. So for those who don't know what Riverdale is, it's basically
Love
Archie.
the comics when I
It's
was a
Archie.
kid.
Yeah, it's the Archie comics.
Mhm.
And like I liked those when I was a kid, but then I got three episodes deep and I was like, this is too dumb. I'm done. Like I
well,
can't.
Archie was fucking Miss
Digest.
Grundy, which is like cardinal sin number one.
Yeah, it was
Cardinal
just
sin number
stupid.
two is the first episode opens up with Jason Bloom's death, or Jason Blossom's death.
Blossom's dead.
He
Yeah.
is, yeah. I don't know why I said.
It's
I was
just
thinking,
fucking
thinking of
stupid.
something else.
The director, Jason
Yeah,
Bloomhouse.
but no, yeah.
Um,
So it starts off with Jason Blossom's death. Jason Blossom is like the reverse Flash to Archie's the Flash. He is the thorn in Archie's side just because fuck you.
right,
That's
right.
why.
Yeah.
So it was so weird that they just took out like the best possible linchpin for drama in a show that was supposed to be based on drama, and they're just like, we're just gonna murder Jason Blossom. It's no big deal. And it's like, no, man,
Um,
he would have been the reason why Archie's pissed off about stuff. 9 out of 10 times that they've not done that. I don't know.
so I want to talk about a
Like I
book
said,
that I really want
personally.
to read too. That's a horror
Mhm.
book. Um,
Yeah, man.
I love the cover of this book. It's called Home is Where the Bodies Are.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen it? Yeah. So the cover of the book, hold on. So the cover of this book, I don't know what,
This up again.
oh, did I?
Probably behind.
There you go.
There we
That
go.
on accident. So this book,
Trying to keep me from talking.
yeah. So, so this book, is essentially about these three siblings. Their mom dies, and they kind of, they're coming together to kind of take care of their mom's estate, right?
Is that Grady Hendrix is the author, I think?
I don't
You're good.
know Geneva Rose.
Oh.
So,
Whoa.
so anyway,
Go ahead. Yeah,
so anyway,
I'm on it now.
so these three siblings meet back up. They reunite. They haven't really stayed in contact with each other, and and they just haven't they 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 don't they haven't talked to each other in like years, and so their mom dies, and they go back to her house to kind of take care of her estate. They're going through their mom's stuff, and they find like a VHS tape that they don't know, that they've never seen before, that they don't have any recollection of. The VHS tape was like in '99. So they're trying to figure out like, because I think they're in the tape. I haven't read this book yet, and basically the entire book is about them trying to recall what they saw on this VHS tape that they have no recollection of. And it's like there's a dead body on the tape, and uh some sort of weird pact between their parents to get rid of this body, and they don't know.
Giving a lot of shit away.
Well, that's in the description.
Oh, okay.
It's not like I'm spoiling anything. This is the description of the book. And so it's Beth, Nicole, and Michael are the three main characters in this book, and they're trying to kind of figure out if they really want to dig this past up or not, or just kind of leave it alone. And so I'm like, that sounds like my kind of book. I definitely want to read that.
Mhm.
So that's kind of on my
On your radar.
list.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and move away from books for now, because we're
Mm.
getting into an hour right now,
We
and
talk too much about movies, but
we
just
talk
know
too
I
much
love
about-
Goosebumps.
Like I didn't
know.
really get to talk about books at all, and
Yeah,
that's
go
like
ahead.
my
Go
forte.
ahead. What do you want to talk about?
No,
What-
I
make
was just
quick,
gonna
make
say
quick.
like, well,
No,
well,
I'm absolutely good to move to TV because I've got a lot of things to say about Halloween TV specials.
yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
So, oh well, we're gonna talk about TV. Okay, perfect. What about TV did you want to talk about?
So first of all, I'm gonna let you finish, but Simpsons has the best Halloween special every year, hands down.
I
And I
never
don't know
have
why I
watched the
wanted to make
Treehouse
a
of Horror.
Kanye West reference, I don't know, man. It's the
I
only
never
Simpsons
get
I
into.
watch anymore.
Yeah, I've never liked The Simpsons anyway. I never got into them.
It's
I thought that they were so overrated and they were on for too long that I never just got in. I never got into them. But I've heard. I
well,
mean,
that's like not
yeah,
liking cheese because it's always available at the store.
but cheese actually tastes good.
Some of the hardest I've laughed in my entire life was some random dumb jokes in The Simpsons.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know. I think it's one of those things that like we had talked about fandoms that people get into and like people are pretty brutal with
and
them.
that's one for you.
Yeah, and
Um,
that's just not it for me.
well, you know what? Since we like being controversial here, and I know this is a person's name, it's like a Voldemort-esque name that we don't talk about anymore. I want to be reminiscent and fun back in the '90s, but the Roseanne show had some of the best fucking Halloween episodes, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think for
It was
TV, I
great.
don't know. TV, the last TV I think we watched that was horror was The Haunting of Hill House. That was a really good show.
Oh,
Um,
that was good.
that was like the first thing that we ever saw from Mike Flanagan. That was
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
we watched more since then, but that was, I'd say, probably one of the best and most memorable for sure.
Mm.
I can't think of any other horror related TV shows we've seen lately since then. I
Did you
can't think
watch
of
Hysteria?
no. Yeah, see, I
Oh,
don't.
that's a good one. It's about the whole satanic panic of the '80s and the whole
Oh, really?
snowball effect of someone being like, "Hey, that kid's wearing black and has face paint. He's probably worshiping the devil." And it's pretty good. Bruce Campbell plays the sheriff.
Oh, really?
Yep, just saying, it's pretty good. I really
Any other
enjoyed it.
like horror? Any other horror TV that you want to talk about? Because I don't have
Um,
much of anything. I don't watch a lot of TV anyway.
See, no, and I figured I would carry
Yeah.
this part of the conversation
Yeah, because
because it is
that's kind of
definitely
one
something I've been wanting
I'm
to touch on for a long
I'm
time.
out.
Because when we were kids, and I know you didn't watch a lot of TV back then too, um, around October, basically every show that was on TV, and especially we're talking Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon too, but we're also talking like the Friday night prime
Well, I
time and
watched
stuff.
TV a lot when I was a kid. Don't get it
We're
twisted.
doing whole lineups of
Yeah.
just like, and guess what? This week, every episode of
Oh
the
yeah.
shows that you watch, will be
Watched TV when I was a
Halloween
kid.
episodes. Like Boy Meets World had the craziest fucking out of nowhere Halloween episode. I'm just
I don't
freeballing
remember
and
that at
going off the cuff
all.
here. Okay, so
I don't
Boy
remember
Meets
that at all.
World had this Halloween episode where it was basically a parody of Scream. Um, but
Yeah.
at the school, and like Jennifer Love Hewitt showed up, and she's not in Scream,
What?
she's the I Know What You Did Last Summer, yeah. And like
Wait,
the
what?
main characters of the cast are legitimately killed, like murdered in some splat-tastic ways.
That's kind of fun. I don't remember that at all. Wow,
And then
that's funny.
it, the whole thing was like Sean's dream or something. But if you weren't ready, you were turning on TV on a Friday night and be like, all right, Boy Meets World, and seeing one of the best made for TV horror movies I've ever seen. um I always thought it was crazy that they just kind of like would just be like, okay, this whole TGIF block horror episodes, or like
Hmm.
Saturday morning cartoons, every episode is a horror one. You would King of the Hill had some good ones.
Yeah.
um just kind of spitballing, but there was some good TV because they would just everyone kind of just planned for it, like, okay, we're having a Halloween episode, let's make
Yeah,
sure it's a
they
good
do
one.
like Halloween something, Halloween themed
Yeah,
stuff. For sure.
and it's a good
Yeah.
way to like tell the passage in seasons of TV series. Sometimes it's like, okay, here's Halloween. Okay, here's
Did
another
they ever
holiday.
ramp it up? I don't remember. Did they ever ramp it up on Are You Afraid of the Dark for Halloween? Or was it just because that show was already like a spooky show that they did every week?
I feel
Did
like
they
some
ever
of the
ramp it up?
scarier episodes were shown during October
Ramp it up.
because it was one of those things where they filmed all of the like
Yeah.
campfire scenes at once for the first two seasons. So all
Oh,
of this
really?
stuff was kind
Know
of just
that.
made as it went, and then they did like a whole nother chunk of with different kids.
I remember
Um,
like all that had a horror episode, like a
yeah,
Halloween theme. It was all funny.
yeah. When they did the whole horror themed Snick, um,
Yeah, they used to do that.
that one
Yeah,
was
like
super
Doug
spooky.
had a
Yeah,
fucking horror, like Doug had a fucking horror episode or a Halloween.
everybody. Dude, Rugrats
Rugrats
had
had a
some
horror
banger
episode.
Halloween episodes. Now that I'm
Yeah, they
thinking
all
about
had
it, there's a
like
lot of stuff I want to watch right now.
yeah, they all had some like really funny shit. Raven, do you have any like TV that anything spooky TV,
Like what?
anything at all. I don't know what that you watched, like that you remember or anything at all.
Not really. I mean, like I
Got
don't
nothing to
get into
bring.
I don't remember the whole, Halloween episodes of
Oh, sorry, you didn't watch
shows and
TV as a
stuff.
kid.
What about like it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
never saw
Was
it.
that ever like a
My
part of your
God.
childhood?
Nope, never saw it.
Wow.
No
I
way,
mean,
seriously?
Yeah,
if I
dude.
did, it was
Yeah.
like when I was really little. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that was part of my childhood. We used
I
to
mean, I watched
watch it.
TV and stuff, but I didn't. I mean, I don't remember particularly like Halloween episodes of shows that I watched or anything like that.
Not even as we got
Do
older
you
did
remember
you
the Boy
watch
Meets
anything.
World ones?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I watched these shows. I don't remember the Halloween or horror episodes.
I guess you don't. Yeah, you don't remember the specials they would do
No.
for Halloween.
'Cause
What about
I'm
Family
sure.
Matters?
No, I didn't watch all of those religiously. Like I watched like 90210, Melrose
Uh-huh.
Place, stuff like that. I mean, like, and I know they did Halloween episodes. I just don't remember that stuff.
Yeah, TV's a hard
Yeah,
one for
no,
me too
because
because I don't like. I mean, outside of like maybe watching like I don't know, like The Last of Us, as it says, it's like because it's kind of horror adjacent.
I mean, you watched Stranger Things. I mean,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Stranger Things coming back. Stranger Things is coming
Um,
back soon. I'm excited for
Yep.
the final season.
we started
It's
watching
gonna be good.
we started watching Bly Manor, which was the second
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
of Mike Flanagan, but we never finished that one. That was
Uh,
kind of boring. It was
Yeah, that
definitely
one
not
kind of
as good.
sucked compared to like House of
Haunting of Hill
Haunting of
House.
Hill House.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
great.
It
Um,
wasn't
That's-
as good.
I want to watch
But
Midnight
you
Mass.
can't
yeah.
that
Might be
one
the other one. Yeah,
that one also is good. It's different though for sure.
for sure.
Um
Yeah.
I don't think
It is.
anything will beat The Haunting of Hill House.
We watched
Yeah.
The Watcher. The Watcher,
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. It's
which is
just
getting
The
a season
Watcher.
2.
Is
By
it?
the way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting a season 2.
Did you ever
Did you
see
watch
that,
that,
Josh?
Josh?
No.
Oh my God.
This family basically moves into their
Fucking
dream
weird.
home, and then they start getting like these ominous, creepy letters
Uh-huh.
from the Watcher. And
Oh,
They don't know if it's their
shit.
neighbor or if
and
it's
they
a
don't,
friend.
yeah, they have no idea
Okay,
who
that
it
sounds
is.
good.
It's,
It was really,
and their neighbors are really fucking weird.
I will say,
Like it's creepy, dude.
I will say
You
it
should
is
watch that.
based very, very, very loosely on a true story.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
dope. I will look into
it was
that. The Watcher.
inspired
Good.
by a true story.
But it's
I'll say
really
that.
good. I want to watch that again, actually. That was really
Yeah.
good.
But they definitely took a lot of creative license with this, but
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
inspired by a true story.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think for me, around Halloween or, horror month, book wise, I like to dive into more to the like paranormal books and stuff like that. It's funny.
Ooh, what's your
I
favorite
like
paranormal
reading
book?
paranormal books, but I don't necessarily like watching a lot of paranormal movies. You know what I
You
mean?
know
Like
what? I
demonic
agree.
Okay.
stuff. But I don't know. I don't know why. It's just weird. But I love diving into throughout the year, I'll read like thrillers and, drama and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for Halloween or October, I like to do all the creepy
Yeah.
stuff. But when it
So-
comes to TV, I like watching the true crime stuff in October.
Okay.
Like I like watching, like I want to see The Monster, Ed Gein story.
Yes, the Ed
Yeah, I
Gein
watched
one.
the trailer, so that's fucked up.
Yeah, I haven't.
I need
seen
to watch
the trailer
Dahmer.
for it yet.
I want to watch Dahmer.
Dude,
Well,
I
every-
I want to watch the Jeffrey Dahmer
I
show.
started watching Dahmer, and then Brian, you were like, you didn't want to have anything to do with
Don't
it. So I
forget
never
eating
finished
people.
watching it
Dude,
because,
eating people is not in my forte. Okay.
but
That's not
Rachel did the
something I
same
really-
thing to me the other
but
day
it was
because I
done
was
really
like, I want to watch this, and she goes,
Mm.
"You stopped watching halfway through Dahmer," and I'm like, "It's not that I wanted to; it's that I
Yeah,
just got
exactly.
distracted by other stuff."
Since I read that book, I need to really now watch The Fall of the House of Usher because that's the same. That's Mike Flanagan
No, you
also.
should.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because now I want to kind of like see
Yeah.
like what that's what I mean, like a
Yeah.
movie of like it's not gonna be about that book, but like it's the
right,
story, right?
right.
Yeah.
It's I mean
Well-
Edgar Allan Poe movies are always pretty good. TV shows are pretty good.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, let me ask you guys this:
Yeah.
Did you either get into the American Horror Story series?
No, I never got into that.
Nope. I
Never got
tried.
into it,
I
so.
watched a couple episodes.
I know it's all anthology, like some
Yes.
same
Which
cast.
I like that. I like that whole anthology thing. Like, Mike Flanagan uses the same cast and everything and all his
Yeah, he does.
stuff
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
But-
it's also set in the same universe too every season.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I watched like a couple episodes here and there, and I just felt like I needed to pray after watching that shit. Like that
Oh
was,
shit. Okay.
no, I'm not kidding. Maybe it was just the episodes I watched, but
Damn. He's like, I gotta pray after watching this shit.
that was fucked. I mean, I've watched some messed up shit. I'm good. I'm good without seeing that. There are just certain things I don't have any desire to see, and
That's
that and
fair. I mean,
that's one of them.
I don't know what that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that at all.
No, that one's a seasonal favorite for a lot of people, but I also
Yeah.
why I brought it up is it never got on the bandwagon. I watched the first season and liked it, and then the second season immediately gave me the ick because it was the asylum, and it's like, I really don't like preying on
Oh
people's mental
yeah.
health as a trope in horror. That's one of the big things it's
I
a
don't
bigger
like that
turn
either.
off than a ghost clown.
Yeah.
And then the second season was Freak Show, and it was like, you're seriously gonna prey on deformed people now too? Like, fuck you.
Mm,
Like,
I
now
see what you're
as soon
saying.
as I saw the pattern they were going in, I stopped doing it. But apparently after that, it's all absolutely hot fire again, and everyone keeps telling me, no, dude, come back and watch it, come back and watch it. And the Freak Show isn't what you think it is, and it's really humanizing, and you got to stop being, a judge a book by its cover type of dick. But you know what? I don't have time to watch a whole show. Is
exactly.
part of the other
So a
deal.
show that I want to get back into, and I would like to rewatch.
Yes.
I think I watched like almost all of season one was Castle Rock the show.
Mm,
So Castle
So
Rock the show. Hold on.
yes.
Yeah. So this is like all the things from like Stephen King's universe
yep.
combined.
It is.
Bill Skarsgård is also in this.
Oh, that I didn't
Yes.
know.
Which is very funny because he's Pennywise in the movies.
Yeah.
And this is a great show because like you've got like some of the characters from Misery are in it, which I just
Yeah.
watched that movie with Raven for the first time last year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
Cock a Duty. I
That
think I remember you
last year, or
telling
was
me.
that earlier this year?
that was last year we watched
I
that.
don't remember.
And Shawshank Prison is in this show.
Yep.
So I want to go back because I like that kind of thing when like all these
Yeah,
worlds.
well, it's a connected universe
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
all those books are in Maine. They take place in
mhm.
Maine. So like,
Well, also that there's the Dark Tower series, which takes place in like
yeah,
other. It's a lot, and it's a lot more than I want to get into, on an episode of the podcast where we're
sure.
like over
Well,
an hour deep.
let's go
But
ahead and close. Let's
I do want to
close
say
it out.
one thing really quick though, something really
Yes.
cool. That since you've seen that series, I know you understand there's a bigger scope of everything going on with the Stephen King stuff.
Yeah.
The character, the Skarsgård brothers, actually play in Universe Brothers. So the other brother, what is he? What's his name?
I don't remember the brother's name, but what show
The
is this?
the Stand. The
Oh, really?
character that he portrays, Randall Flagg, is
Okay.
the in-universe brother. He's a entity that just takes a name and identity calling himself Randall Flagg in that book.
Yeah,
But
they
what he
play
really
brothers, but they're
is,
real brothers. Yeah, got it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the two guys. So in universe, the entity
Yeah.
that is taken this form and everything is actually the brother of the entity that is Pennywise.
Oh.
In the Dark Tower series, so it's the Skarsgård brothers are actually playing in-universe brothers, and a lot of people didn't catch that. And it's like, oh, they really did that. Are they trying to tie stuff together? And then the Castle Rock series came out, which I thought was very cool.
So we're gonna close
Yeah.
on video games, and I know this is like something that Raven probably won't talk too much about, and that's fine. But right now, video games in horror, I'm kind of over the 4v1 games. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
The games that I love.
Yeah,
Mm,
I think
yeah.
they need to quit making so many of those. I think they're going to start getting kind of old because there's Ghostbusters, there's fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's Dead by
It's
Dead by Daylight is the best.
To me, Dead by Daylight is the only one you need.
Right.
well, honestly, at
Yeah.
this point, I hate to agree with you, but I agree with you because every time they come out with a new one based around a movie, this is the exact cycle it goes through. Oh man, this is so great. This is the Dead by Daylight killer. And then a bunch of like casual. So it starts off with just like the hardcore fan base for that.
Yeah,
that property.
asymmetrical games, what they're called.
Yeah.
Asymmetrical horror games. Yeah.
And then you get the hardcore fan base for that specific movie. And then you get all the people that are coming in just because they like asymmetrical games. And
Yeah,
that's
I
when it
mean,
starts getting weird
yeah,
because these
it's
are the
just
people that just like are playing the game on a mechanical level and they're just kind of ruining it for the people that are like, listen, man, just let me get my purple dildo Leatherface skin and just be over with it, type of thing. That's not a
mhm,
real thing. But
yeah,
it's the people that are just so then the end of the cycle is when the game eventually becomes free on the PlayStation Network or the Xbox Game Pass,
right.
whatever, and you've got little kids playing and you just stop playing the game because you're so tired of like walking into a lobby and you're the only grown adult in there playing a game based around an R-rated movie. Um,
Yeah,
Dead by Daylight has no chat or game chat, and I think that's ultimately what's keeping it going all these years is you can't get annoyed by the other people playing the game.
that's true.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean that Dead by Daylight's the only game you really need. I mean, you don't have to play their games, but like they're kind of cool, but they're just so about
Like
that
I really
movie,
liked Texas
you know?
Chainsaw until people started making it weird and I joined like the groups on Facebook so I could, be in the know on the new updates and when new stuff is coming out and when game patches are happening and stuff. No, man, people talk about fictional characters' feet and how they can't wait for the patch where Johnny comes out
That's
topless
fucking weird.
because no, dude, I get so sick of that stuff, dude. It's
Mhm.
like, come on,
It's weird shit.
stop.
But
Stop.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm
but yeah,
not
we got
telling people that they can't be into shit, but like, stop forcing it on other people, you know?
so we got as far as like current modern horror video games go, I'm playing through Silent Hill F right now, which I have not played in a minute.
How
I'm
was
gonna get
that?
back to streaming that. So I don't think they've actually done a J horror game in this series.
Okay.
Um, I think this is the first one that takes place in Japan. I mean, it's your classic. If you don't know Silent Hill has been around since like the 90s.
Yeah.
It started on PlayStation with the first game, which took place in the fictional city of Silent Hill. Since then, the games have been kind of like adjacent to that, not necessarily taking place in the town, but being kind of like about the
Right.
town, take place in the same universe as the town.
Yeah.
This one, however, I don't even know if this like exists in the same realm as the town. Um, it's called
Okay.
Silent Hill F. I don't know what the F is supposed to stand for yet,
F.
but you play as this girl. I think her name is like Makino, and there are these like creatures that are coming after you that are all like they take over like what's it called the plants and shit turn red when they chase you. It's weird.
Okay.
And but in classic Silent Hill fashion, there's like a demon world, you know. So
Okay.
you have like your I guess you could say your real world, but then you get transported to what's called the temple, Dark Temple is what they call it in this one. In Silent Hill, it's like the dark world basically. So like you get like in Silent Hill first game, you go like the school, and then you go to alternate school, which is like the devil, like the demon school, the hell school version. So you play through the school, and then you get transported to hell school, like which is the alternate where all the demons and creatures like the Pyramid Head come from.
Yeah.
It's that same concept here, except here you don't play through a like the Dark Temple is not what you just played through in the normal world. It's like what happens is she'll pass out or something, and then you're transported to the Dark Temple. And there's these people who are like in fox mask. And the game took a
Oh.
really fucking drastic turn like midway through that I'm not gonna spoil it here.
Okay.
But you start having like things happen to your body. You have to go through this ritual. I'll put it that way. There's a ritual you have to go through. It's like 3 phases.
Okay.
And it took a turn that I like was like, it like changes the gameplay.
Okay.
Now, what I don't like about this Silent Hill though is when you're in the normal world, like in the real world, I guess, they did something where I don't know if they've done this in other Silent Hill games because like I am more familiar with Resident Evil. I know you are
Mhm.
too. That's where my action
Yeah.
horror,
That
survival
that
horror,
is my shit.
my comfort survival horror is Resident Evil. Same with you. I know that. But in Silent Hill, I don't know if they've done this in a Silent Hill game before because my familiarity with the series is not like because what sucks about Silent Hill is like you don't play as the same cast. It's different people
No.
every time.
There's not really much carryover. Yeah,
There's no
there is, but
carryover.
not a
In
lot.
Resident Evil, there's like a big arc, right? There's
Yeah.
Chris
All
and
con-
Lee and all that shit. It's all like, familiar stuff. So they did something that I don't like, which is Silent Hill. The Silent Hill games have been mostly melee games, whereas in Resident Evil, it's mostly guns, right? That's kind of
Yeah.
fair, right? It's mostly guns. In this game, when you're in the real world, your weapons can break. So your weapons have like a durability.
I don't need that in a horror game.
That's
Nope.
first off, okay, big. This is my, I would say, midway through the game mini review. Weapons can break. You have to find repair kits to repair them. And by the way, I will say, I play all my games on easy. Okay, 41 years old. I don't have time for hard shit. Right?
Ain't nobody
Those
got time
days,
for that.
days are over. I want to enjoy the story and still play the game. So your weapons have durability, and you have a little meter that shows you your durability. You can only carry 3 weapons at a time. That's it. You can upgrade that, but upgrading sucks in this game. It's a little hard to upgrade stuff in this game.
Yeah.
When you're in the dark world, we'll call it that, the Dark Temple, your melee weapons you discover throughout that, and they have no durability. So you can just use them as much as you want infinitely, and they don't break. I know, weird, right?
Oh.
And then there's a gameplay change that happens, which I can't spoil because it's story related and it's huge. And it happens to the body of your character, I'll put it that way. And it really changes everything on how you play in that area. So you're going from like normal world where your character's not, nothing's changed drastically with your character and your weapons have durability, to this other, the Dark Temple area where you can just infinitely bash your enemies, and none of your weapons break. And then you have another element that I can't talk about tied to that. It's almost like you just want to play in that you want the entire game to be that. You want the entire game to be that, where you don't have to worry about your weapons durability. Oh, also, Josh, they added it plays like a Dark Souls game.
Nope. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it off my.
So you have.
My console. Then.
Well, no, I would still give it a shot before you.
I don't like games like that.
It's not as hard as Dark. It's not as hard as Dark Souls because I'm able to get through this game. I can't get through a Dark Souls game. I've tried many times. Because this actually had difficulty choices.
Skill issue. Fuck you. I'm old.
But what sucks is you have stamina. So like imagine like if you play. Okay, I'll give something more familiar with. Imagine like Resident Evil, where you got like no guns, it was all melee, and you had a stamina bar, and you can only swing it so many times before your character can't do anything anymore. It's that, and I'm just like, this really sucks.
Yeah.
So this is definitely not like, to me anyway, a great Silent Hill game.
Doesn't sound fun.
I liked the Silent Hill 2 remake. That was top notch. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
Like from start to finish, an amazing game. This game, I mean, that's why I haven't cared to get into it, because I think I finished Silent Hill 2. I played that all the way through on Twitch, and I wanted to beat that. And this, I'm just kind of like, eh. Because there's been a lot of really great games that came out this month. Like, it's not horror, but I've been fucking loving Ghost of Yotai.
Well, this year in general, we've had some great ones come out.
Yeah, but horror-wise, that's not been really that good. I know we are getting another Resident Evil game. We're getting Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
Yep.
Which looks really good. Interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Outside of that, though, I mean, for those who don't know, once again, this is part of our horror month. I am going to stream. I'll finish Silent Hill F because I said I would.
Yep.
I'm not going to renege on
Spider-Man.
But what I am definitely looking forward to playing, which I know is going to be good, is I will be doing an entire playthrough of Supermassive Games The Quarry.
Yes.
I started it, and I think my controller fucked up on a button on like QTE, and I got a character killed, and I just said, you know what, fuck this, I'm not playing this for a while. Well, now I haven't played it in so long now, I don't remember what happened, so that's good.
Start over.
And I don't think I got to. I did not get to the main plot point in the game,
Oh, you were
which
still in the intro? Fuck yeah, dude.
which I don't think I've had that particular plot point ruined by anybody yet. So
Well,
yeah,
not to spoil anything, but you literally can't get anyone killed in the beginning.
there was
And that was
I didn't say I had just played the beginning. There was a
okay.
part like I said, this is why I don't remember. I definitely did get someone.
No, which is good. Yeah. No,
I
it's
definitely
a good
caused
fun game.
I definitely caused a death because that's what pissed me off. Because I was like, I had hit the buttons and it didn't register on
Yeah.
my controller on the game, and I got a girl killed. I was like, fuck,
Okay.
and I just I remember throwing my controller. I was like, I'm not playing this anymore. I didn't come back to it, so I will be going
Yeah.
back to it. I'm hoping that on the PS5,
Oh, I know
I'm not gonna have
exactly
that
what part
problem.
you're talking about. Yeah.
See, yeah, you know now.
Yep. I remember.
So
Yep.
that'll be the last full week of the month. So that's coming up soon, and we will be Josh and I the week during the week that this comes out. Josh and I are gonna play some Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
We'll probably play some Texas Chainsaw Massacre and definitely some Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a lot of those asymmetrical games that I said I'm kind of tired of. But Dead by Daylight for sure is like on there. That's my
No, absolutely. Yeah.
so. But outside of that, guys, that's all the time we got
Yep.
for this episode of The Next Level. And thanks everybody for joining us, for hanging out, talking about our favorite spooky media, like from TV shows to movies and video games and more. Next week will be our last, sadly, episode of Horror Month, where we talk all about Halloween. You know.
Yep.
That's what this whole month builds up to, is the last day of the month. So be on the lookout for that. Josh still has his 31 for 31 going on. So go on to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/the domain GPC for all of that. There is a playlist that's getting updated, so you'll be able to catch up. They're like less than 3 minutes long, so it won't take you long to watch all of them if you want to just bang them out one by one and kind of binge them. Raven and I will have already been to Scarefest, so there may already be a vlog out that you can watch on our YouTube channel for that. So scope that out. And then other than that, thanks for listening to our show, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, guys.